Good evening. President of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, past presidents, vice presidents, fellows of the Academy, justices of the Superior Courts, I beg your pardon, members of the Ghana Bar Association, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, students, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of fellows of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, Ghana's premier learned society, I warmly welcome you all to day 2 of a 3-day event in memory of a foundation member of the Academy, Dr. J.B. Danquah. Dr. Danquah died in prison in February 1965, fighting for freedom in all its manifestations. The event consists of a series of 3 lectures delivered on varying themes ranging from law to philosophy, literature, medicine, health, religion, and nation building. Incidentally, the maiden lecture was delivered in 1968 by His Excellency W.V. Van Leer, also a founding member of the Academy, who at the time was Ghana's High Commissioner to Canada and had had a long and distinguished career at the bench. The theme for his presentation was the law, human rights, and the judiciary. You may download a copy from our website at www.gaas-gh.com. This event is being streamed live on the Academy's Zoom, YouTube, and Facebook platforms. The Danquah efforts of the Danquah Institute, Owusu Dapa Law and Associates, and S.K. Boafo and Company Law Chambers of the Ghana Bar Association President, we have been generously supported by the following sponsors: Goyle Company Limited, the Danquah Institute, S.K. Boafo and Company, Mr. Augustine Frimpong, GIPC, Lemont Food Limited, and Africa Digital Rights Hub, which graciously offered to provide packed refreshments for our African Union Kwame Nkrumah Award for Women in Science. She is the 2019 laureate for the Ghana Southmide Ladlow Award by the American Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene. Women's World Day 2021 recognized Emerita Professor Kwachi as one of 7 women in science who have changed our world for the better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our chairperson, Professor Isabella Kwachi.
Section of the Academy, fellows of the Academy, members of the Ghana Bar Association, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, students, ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to serve as the chair on day 2 of a 3-day lecture marking the 55th in the series of the J.B. Danquah lectures. The speaker for this series is Professor Richard Frimpong OPPONG, Fellow of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences since 2016. He is a professor of law at California Western School of Law in San Diego, USA. He is a member of the Royal Society of Canada's College of New Scholars, Artists, and Scientists, and an associate member of the International Academy of Comparative Law. He is called to the Ghana Bar. Professor OPPONG has taught and worked for academic institutions in the United States of America, United Kingdom, Canada, the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, Ghana, South Africa, Tanzania, Malawi, and Uganda. In addition, he maintains teaching and research interests in a broad range of commercial and business law subjects, such as the law of contracts, international commercial contracts, international arbitration, international trade and investment law, international business and economic transactions, sale of goods laws, and conflict of laws. Professor OPPONG has published 8 books and over 55 articles, book chapters, and book reviews. Some of his writings have won international prizes, and he's frequently cited in academic publications and has been cited in judicial decisions. Professor OPPONG was a member of the working group of the Hague Conference on Private International Law that developed and drafted the Hague Principles on Choice of Law in International Commercial Contracts. That was in 2015. And in 2012, he held the Director of Studies, Private International Law, the position at the Hague Academy of International Law. Law firms frequently consult him on significant transactions. In addition, he has acted as an arbitrator, counsel of consultant in major international and domestic arbitrations before the ICC Court of Arbitration, the London Court of International Arbitration, Permanent Court of Arbitration, Arbitration Institute of the Stockholm Chamber of Commerce, the Singapore International Arbitration Center, and the Ghana Arbitration Center. On the academics, Professor OPPONG completed his PhD at the University of British Columbia and his postdoctoral studies at the Schulich School of Law, Dalhousie University in Canada. In addition, he holds a Master of Laws degree from Harvard Law School, a first-class Master of Laws degree in commercial law from the University of Cambridge, and a first-class Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our speaker. Please, thank you.
Madam Chairperson, President and Fellows of the Academy, ladies and gentlemen, before I proceed to the substance of today's lecture, let me pay tribute to those Fellows of the Academy who use their J.B. Danquahmemorial lectures to address education in Ghana. They are Professors R.K.A. Gardner, Professor Kwapon, Achampong, Ivan Adai-Mensah, Marian Adi, and Professor Kwesi Yanka. Today, I tread the same path as these illustrious fellows. However, I do so with a different lodestar in mind, namely legal education. My appointed topic for today is legal education and professional competence in our digital world. There is a myriad of challenges facing legal education in Ghana. In recent times, the most topical has been admission to the Ghana School of Law and the interventions of Parliament in this admission process. Moreover, a 2019 joint report by the General Legal Council and the National Accreditation Board identified other challenges. These include understaffing, newer institutions, low remuneration for lecturers, lecturers using working hours to engage in private practice, and poor publication record of lecturers. Scholars have also noted other challenges that Minds Ghana has ever produced. Mr. G.A. Sapon noted an epic drop in the standards of students entering the Ghana School of Law. In addition to these challenges, many aspects of the contemporary 21st century context demand a rethink of legal education in Ghana. These contexts include internationalization, increasing emphasis on interdisciplinarity, and growing concerns about access to justice, the subject matter of yesterday's lecture. Today's lecture focuses on one such context, digitalization, especially the training of law students to work in the digital era and the impact of digitalization on law and legal practice. This lecture therefore to students in order to enable them to practice or work in a world that is increasingly marked by digitalization. In addition, the lecture explores the potential of digital technology to transform the delivery of legal education in Ghana. Thus, in this lecture, I argue that legal education in Ghana should be reconceptualized to integrate practice and other forms of legal work in the digital world. It is no longer enough to train students to conceptualize legal education is relevant, regardless of whether to work in other aspects of the Ghanaian socio-economic and political environment, or indeed anywhere in this increasingly globalized world. Essentially, this lecture is premised on the view that at present, legal education in Ghana fails to equip graduates with the necessary skills to practice in a digitally mediated understanding the law without appreciating the digital context will result in a purely historical viewpoint, thereby making students ill-equipped for there is reliable anecdotal evidence of the expansion in technologically mediated legal practice in Ghana. In addition, the Ghana Bar Association has been proactive in organizing training workshops on digital proficiency for its members. This need for ongoing skills update in technological proficiency among members of the bar indicate that it has become an important focal point of the profession. Similarly, in the first lecture, I discussed various initiatives to digitalize our courts and legal processes. In light of these transformations, software and domestic legal research databases such as dennislaw.com. Moreover, the courts have lagged behind law firms in embracing new technologies, although as discussed in yesterday's lecture, the situation is changing significantly. The preceding exposition on the digital context should not be understood as an imperative for all legal education and legal service provision to become digitalized. Much of the work that is performed by lawyers and the skills that are required for their work cannot be digitalized. Thus, this lecture does not subscribe to the depth of the legal post when they graduate, regardless of where they work, are the skills.
And you are back again today. I hope that you are paying keen attention. Some of you are going to be the future lawyers and law professors. And I hope you've taken in all that Professor OPPONG has said, because you are going to be part of the change that he is asking for. Thank you. Tomorrow will be the last in this year's J.B. Danquah Lectures series. And Professor FRIMPONG OPPONG will be back here to give his final lecture on the topic, Consumer Protection in the Digital Marketplace and Work on Digital Labor Platforms. It promises to be another very interesting and educative lecture. Please join us again tomorrow at the same time, 5:30 p.m. here at the auditorium and online. We have packed refreshments for you. Please speak up. We will not have a sitting. Please pick up a bag of food and drinks as you leave the auditorium. They will be right outside in the foyer. Thank you very much. If you could please stand while I escort the speaker out of the auditorium. Thank you.
Ije maso So